There was no way we could get in touch with you?
She yelled at me up and down for botching things up. I'm sorry, Nick. I really wanted to do something special. I can't tell you how sorry I am.
The only thing that matters is that Kelly is okay. You are, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Better that you're here, though.
Come on. Let's get out of here. Pearl is downstairs waiting. Take us back. Get us back to the land. It's dry and warm.
Mrs. Cranston.
Is my father all right?
He's fine.
Did anybody come home within the past half hour?
No.
Any calls? Anybody just stop by?
No, I haven't seen a soul all evening.
Okay, I want to see my father. You can have your snack down here if you'd like, and I'd like to be alone with him for a few minutes.
Thank you, Mrs. Cranston.
Daddy, I'm home. Are you all right?
Is about to uncover a secret that will change his life. Can't be. Who he really is will shock you.
Daddy?
Here.
Yeah, what did I tell you?
Hey, how did you know that Gina would head back across the border?
Well, think about it. That kid who hot-wired her rental car in Tijuana said he found the thing abandoned and unlocked. She has to know somebody's following her, and she just dumped it to try to throw us off the track.
They still could have stayed in Mexico.
Yeah, that's what she wants us to think, but she and Brandon would be way too conspicuous south of the border. So she'd have a lot of trouble using her credit cards.
What are you doing?
What time is it?
Oh, I think it's a little after 9.
Okay, if they got gas here at 7:30, that means they could have gone another, what, 80 miles or so? North, they were traveling northeast, more or less. Huh?
Why did you ask the gas station attendant for this guidebook?
Well, because Brandon's going to get tired and she'll need a place to stay. What do they have in the way of motels and hotels around, this little town called Desert Vista?
Okay.
What did Rosa say when you called?
Oh, she said apparently Lionel didn't tell anyone that Gina had run off with Brandon, so she said that she'd break the news to everybody. Here.
Mm-hmm.
Desert Vista. 1 hotel and 3 motor inns.
Well, at least there aren't 20.
Cruz, wait. How do we know that Gina didn't turn off somewhere else?
Well, we don't know. All we can do is make our best guess. And go.
Happy New Year, mister.
Happy New Year to you, kid. Happy New Year to your mom. She always looked this good, or is it just on holidays?
Where is room number 2?
Oh, it's right down the hall, right down there on your left. And you'll find a heater in there. It's practically new.
Want me to bring in the suitcases for you, Mommy? That'd be very nice, sweetheart.
Now, you don't hesitate to call on me if you need anything. Room 1 there is empty. That's where I crash. I'll be up pretty late watching the doings on TV. I like to watch that ball come down, you know, in New York City. Around midnight, watch all them crazy people with their tails out there freezing. Of course, it doesn't matter anyway, because it's by delayed satellite, so it's already midnight there. But, you know, as a matter of fact, you know, it's already a year earlier there than it is here.
I never really thought about it that way. Actually, there is a favor you could do for me.
Oh, now, what is that? Maybe you need a little kissing around midnight.
Well, first, I'd want to make sure the man who was doing the kissing was someone I could trust.
Alone?
Yes.
Start talking. I can do it, Minx, and I will.
But have me thrown in jail? I might prefer that. Will you sit down and be still?
You've given your last order to me.
All right. How much do you know?
No. You're not going to play it that way. You're not going to tailor your story, so you only have to tell me as much as you have to.
I was trying to protect you, Brick. I followed your every step. I made sure you had everything you wanted.
Stop telling me what you tried to do for me. You didn't give a damn about what happened to me.
Brick is dead. Would you want to change places with him? I spared you the name and the fate that went with him. But because of me, you're alive.
Oh, no, you're kidding.
No, they're here. They're here, everyone.
No, wait a minute. We don't surprise them. They already know about this.
Oh, well, here, live it up. Surprise!
Surprise!
Somebody cross the music, please.
You guys all right? What was the problem?
We got stuck out on the rig.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to get to Pearl and let him know that his boat's still out there.
Well, it wasn't much of an engagement party without the bride-to-be. I trust, of course, you will be to your own wedding, won't you?
Well, I couldn't help being stuck out there, you know.
No, I know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
For what?
I did the party. I've ruined it now. It was so sweet of you
Don't
to
thank
do.
me. I knew no more about it than you did.
I thought you were the one that did all this.
No. This was Dylan. It was his idea. All the way.
Oh.
I did not tell the first lie, Brick. It was done by your mother, your real mother.
Sophia Capwell.
If you want to be angry with her. If I'd let things alone, you'd still have had a name that wasn't yours.
Because I'm Lionel's son?
You're my grandson.
Your idea of family pride is giving me away to strangers? What about my parents? Or the people I've called my parents most of my life? They had no idea, did they?
The Wallaces. No. I took great pains to see to that.
So all those expensive presents and gifts on holidays and for no reason at all. They were from my father. I mean, man, I thought it was they were from you. And all this time, my mom and my dad, we thought that my dad was doing well and he'd be coming back to us soon. Did you try to keep him away from us?
Oh, of course not. There was only one person who knew what I had done, and I could rely on her self-interest to keep it quiet.
I was a nurse at the hospital, right? Why, Minx? Why?
Well, not to harm you.
What do you think it would do to me? What did you intend for me never to find out?
When decisions must be made, one can't foresee what may happen a quarter of a century later.
I don't believe you. You've never been without a plan.
It was after Lionel and Augusta were married. Augusta was in Europe with her mother traveling. But I learned Lionel was seeing a little Hollywood starlet named Sophia Wayne.
So, you kept quiet as usual, huh?
Well, I thought it would end when Augusta came back. But Lionel continued to find excuses to go away on weekends. So I arranged for Sophia to be told that her lover was a married man.
So what then? I mean, did Sophia break it off?
I thought so, until she returned here to Santa Barbara as the fiancée of Cece Capwell. But I decided to watch Sophia. I wanted to find out whether she and Lionel were still seeing each other. One afternoon, I followed her to a Catholic church. She went